You're on, I think. Go ahead. I want to keep you going. You know, we say it every time we come on the air that we do a better show the 10 minutes that we're here by ourselves.
Yeah, so, folks, if you want, you should just show up, hang out with us for the first 10 minutes, and go home.
Yeah. Well, at least come in. Nobody comes into the studio unless we ask them, like, good evening, everybody. How are you doing?
Hi, welcome to Limo Talk.
Yeah, welcome to Limo Talk. Celebrating our 13th year hanging out, me and Bobby and Zarellos.
Oh, yeah, 13 years.
13 years. Making a lot of money, huh?
You know what? I cash my royalty checks once a month just so I can make it seem like, it's a big lump sum.
Yeah.
And
it still comes out to the same?
There's no lump. There's no lump. There's no sum.
Bobby,
but you know what? To me, it's all enjoyable. I mean, if our audience out there is enjoying what we do, then it's well worth it to me. And see, that's what really we're all about. We're just like trying to make people put a smile on their face, laugh a little. And if we come off a little bit like we hate everybody, which we might, but if we do, it's not real. It's just for fun.
We're actually pretty cool if you hang out. Listen, I'm not as dumb as we make them, as they've described me as. Like tonight, Bobby brought in a Emerson. Bobby brings in an Emerson TV. Go ahead, Bob. Continue.
I brought it in for Bobby Lasaria if he wants it. It was my old TV. I said, and he goes, well, Bobby in his animated way goes, well, why don't you want it? I'm like, well, I had it at home for a while, and then I bought a smart TV. I said, this is not a smart TV. This is a Graz TV. And he goes, oh, a dumb TV.
Nice.
I was like, well, no, not. It was just not a smart TV, not a very smart TV.
I'm getting that a lot.
And yeah, so I just threw the bait out there, and he went for it.
Well, he's quick. He's pretty quick.
Fool you. He's got them Joe Biden medications going through his veins right now that made him wake up for an hour and a half for a speech.
What the hell was that? Dude,
that was
what was that?
I want to just tell you, just me. That was the most disgraceful display of lies, twisted truths, distortions of facts, and an angry, bitter, and disgraceful person standing up there just ripping everyone apart for an hour. And I was appalled by it. I really was. I just cannot believe that there's anybody in good conscience that's going to vote for this person. I just don't.
And they're already starting to talk about how they're going to take the election. I mean,
they're going to steal it.
It's funny. I gotta sit here. And we talk about New York. What shocked me more about New York and starting to wake me up to, oh my God, this is really happening, is what happened the other night when the fire department commissioner, she got in front of a group and they started chanting Trump, 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 Trump. And now I guess the department head is asking them to have to go to training now, woke training. That's coming up. Anybody that they found that was chanting has to go to a seminar.
That's the answer to somebody's feelings.
A seminar.
To change the feelings. Change their feelings to the feelings you want them to have. You know what? It's just out of hand. And the attitude he had, the attitude the Democrats had, you're sitting there going, chanting at a State of the Union address, which is supposed to just tell you the shape of the country at this moment. Didn't tell you anything about the shape of the country at the moment. It told you that he's delusional and thinks that the economy is doing great. Inflation is down. Unemployment is down. And prices of homes are down. And so is the mortgage rates. But they're all up. Everything's up. As a matter of fact, they've reached ceiling numbers where they really can't go any higher. So if he's taking credit for the fact that in the last 3 months it hasn't gone up much higher, well, then all right. But then you got to remember that in November of 2020, gasoline had gone down to $1.65 a gallon, near me anyway. $1.80 maybe some places, but $1.65. It goes up to $4.65 under Biden, and now he's going to take credit for bringing it down to $3.25. And he's sitting there going, "See, gas prices are going down. Like I said, I'm going to bring the gas prices down." And you're like, "Well, you brought them 3 times up." I mean, so how do you take credit for anything?
I'm just shocked about the fact that I have to sit here with my family and worry what's going to happen in November. Let the best man win. Let it be fair. As much as anybody, listen, there's so many people I know that hate Trump. They can't stand him. And I've even discussed it because I'm like a little Switzerland to sit there, but from the perspective of what you and Richie used to come at. And I'd sit there and I say, okay, this and that. Listen, Trump is arrogant. He's not a polished person. He comes across as a New Yorker. Hey, you know what I mean? I'm going to do this. Wait. And
Like
then,
your friend in the yard, and the friend in the
Yes.
hanging out when you were kids.
But I
growing
really
up.
believe he wanted to clean the swamp and get rid of
He
all
did.
this crap. And he did. And he did a good job. But we seem to be secure. We seem to have our borders more secure. We seem to be a lot more respected in the foreign countries. I don't feel that right now.
No.
I feel that at any moment something can happen here in New York City. It's fascinating to me how weak such a large city is right now with all the and I'm not being, please guys, the migrants coming in. I was with a customer driving down New York City and going past the Roosevelt Hotel, and all I saw was a block and a half of the e-scooters. You know the e-scooters? The e-scooters, they deliver Seamless. They deliver Uber Eats. They deliver all that in Manhattan.
Like panties, seamless?
No, not, I wish.
Bras, panties, seamless.
No, Seamless delivers food in Manhattan.
Oh.
So all these migrants are coming in. They're hustling them, and they're putting them on these scooters to deliver food all over. I had never seen so many scooters. I mentioned this before in all my life. And they just nobody has a regard for driving in Manhattan right now. It's the wild, wild west. They go right through stop signs. They go right through red lights. I see massive amount of motorcycles at one point, like 2 blocks long, coming down Lexington Avenue. And you're sitting there going, oh my God, if they stop right now, you're never going to be able to get where you need to go. They control the streets.
It's Mad Max in the Thunderdome.
It's Mad Max. It's Mad Max in the Thunderdome.
It is. It's what it's turned into.
And I'm fascinated by that.
You remember Escape from New York with Kurt Russell?
Yes.
It's like that. It looks like that.
I know it does. And
but the whole point is the arrogance that he displayed, the complete disregard for any fact, and the way he came out so brazen made me think at that moment they have this done.
Yeah.
They have this done.
Yes.
It's in the bag.
Something's coming.
They know that they're going to fix this election again. And now our country has lost all any kind of integrity it might have ever had as far as elections go. And that's it. That's it.
I was under
all I can say is people get out there and vote so that they got too many votes they can try to make up. Too many. Get out there and vote as many people get out there and vote, put as many votes on the board as possible so that they can't even combat the number because they're going to seriously try.
Politics talk, limo talk. It's me.
Yeah, we're losing listeners.
Who cares? We don't care. Sorry, guys. Listen, the route we've been taking lately, I'm actually going to go live on Instagram for 5 or 10 minutes and live on TikTok because Brendan Ryan was right. He told me do little clips. And even Lacera said that he was kind of impressed because I'm sharing clips all over. I'm not doing it a lot. I'm doing it, and they're getting hits all over.
We're getting hits.
TikTok
we've come a long way in our lives. We went from taking hits to getting hits, and it's actually better to get hits, But it's good. It's good to see people are out there listening, watching, whatever. And remember, I mean, I definitely have strong opinions about everything. I really do.
And it's okay.
But I don't hate anybody for theirs. I just don't. I don't.
You question it.
I just find out that, somebody likes something, and I'm going to put my opinion out there and tell you what an idiot you are.
Well, see, now I'm looking forward. I agree with you on that in that sense. I think we're very fair when it comes to that. And I think that you walk in here, we'll let you speak your mind, and we'll try to come back. We've had a couple of disasters of political stuff that's happened over the last 13 years on our show, and
well, you got 2011.
Yeah.
So we've had Obama reelected in 2012.
Correct.
We had Trump elected in 2016,
Yep.
and we had Biden installed in 2020.
And now what do we got going on?
And now we're going to have a 2024. So this is our fourth serious general election, and we've seen Governor Cuomo come and go.
Yep.
He just started when we started.
He did.
And now we got
Huckle.
Governor Hopeless.
Oh, she's hopeless.
And
I'm gonna get in trouble here. I can't. You know what I mean?
No, really. To me, it's just obvious, and I just can't believe that there are people out there that are buying into this. They're just buying into this nonsense, these lies. I like I said, I found that speech, and you can disagree with me if you want. I found that speech abrasive. I found it fabricated. I found it completely untrue, a lie, and appalling as an American. That turned into the Democratic National Convention. It did not turn into a State of the Union speech. It turned into a DNC speech where he was just mapping out, where the crowd is all for him and he's accepting the nomination to try to run for 4 more years. No, that's not what you do at the State of the Union speech. And you don't sit there and berate. He berated the Supreme Court. And then when they said that he's never mentioned the girl's name, he mentioned the girl's name.
He got it wrong.
And he said it wrong.
Yeah, he said it wrong.
He was waiting for them to chant, say her name. And he pulls out this little thing that they handed him. And he says, Lincoln Riley, when her name is Lakin. Lakin Riley. And he blew that. And he's looking at it. He's going, I win. I won. Oh, no, I didn't win. And then they go and say her name. He goes, oh, and he pulls up the thing. Lincoln Riley. He was killed by an illegal. And then he goes, well, how many people are killed by illegals? So he's like saying, so what do we, don't get upset about it. Forget about it. Move on past it because people who are legal kill people in this country.
That guy got arrested, for screaming his son's name, the Golden Star. The father yelled out his name of his son that was in that Afghanistan.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, he screamed his name out. He screamed his whatever his name was.
Yeah, he yelled it out.
And he got arrested. We're losing people from political talk.
I never seen people actually heckling a State of the Union speech before, but they were. And I knew there were some people who were going to sit there and say, "Oh, he was fantastic. He was electric."
Well, you knew that was coming.
He was coming. I knew he was going to get all drugged up and be alert for 2 hours. That was it.
Greg D. Filippo says hello. Joe Croupiash, I love you, Joe Croupiash. You share the show. Thank you, Greg, for everything you do for us. Greg's got a story he's going to call in later on when I tell him to. What he did to his neighbor. It is a fucking hysterical story, and his neighbor's parents. It's actually it's funny what he did. Carol Carrion saying hello, Keith. She never says hello to Graz.
Hi, say hello to hi, Carol. Graz is getting upset.
It's okay. So, Greg D. Filippo, good evening, boys. And Rodney, hello, everyone. Hi, Graz and Inns. George Ellett says F you. I don't know who George Ellett is. He might be a Democrat that doesn't like our show. Justin McDonald says, I got some jerky for you guys. I bought 6 packs from him. I tried to sell the rest. I really want to set Justin McDonald up. Somehow, some way, I've got a lot of, these corporate people I know have a lot of money, and they're willing to throw it around. And I want to set that kid up because I know he's going to be successful. He makes the best beef jerky. He makes the best beef jerky I've ever had. And I'll just tell you that right now. It's Adirondack Walking Stick Company. I know he's making us a walking stick too, but he makes great beef jerky. Joan Croupiasha, hi, Bobby and Graz. I agree 100%, Bobby. Hashtag FJB. I guess that's
Joe Biden.
Mickey Delaney says, hi, Inns. Hi, Graz. Where in the blue hell is Rich? Rich is in California.
Where in the blue hell?
Rich is in California hanging out with our Hollywood producer, Tony Carey, and I'm going to call in about 5 minutes. Lou Ferriolo gives me the finger. He says his son says Blitz Sports is better. Blake, that's why you're an idiot. Our show blows a 12 years old show away. Right, Bob? We're better than a 12-year-old, right? I think.
We might have an edge. I'm just saying. I haven't really heard the child's show, but
I have. He's fantastic.
But what is he on for like 4 years already?
He's on. I think this is his second year. We talk about him every show. Blitz.
I remember talking about him when we were over at Governor's, and we've been here a couple of years.
Yeah, Blitz Sports. Go hang out with Mikey LaJoe. He does a great show with a lot of. He gets a lot of good guests. Will Gilbert Godfrey be reading some 50 Shades of Grey tonight? A question from Mr. DiFilippo in Tampa, and he shared the show to the Democratic Party page tonight.
Excellent. So the opening is going to really raise some sunshine.
So that's the reason why George Ellen just said F you to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Hi, George. Hi, Barry. Hi, George. Hi, Barry.
Pat Walsh.
Yeah. You know what? Keep the fake dream alive of this nonsense of inflation and paying up tax across the board. Keep it going. It's good. It's working out well.
Pat Walsh,
It costs $800 to buy what used to be $50 worth of groceries.
Wait, let's get to that. Pat Walsh says, sit up, you slouch. Shut up, Pat. Why don't you join us, Pat? Come hang out. Bobby's on fire. We got another hour and a half.
Fire. It's just like it's just a matter of, I'll give you my State of the Union address.
I know. Yeah.
Just look at your own pocket. Look at your own household. Look at everything. Look at the price of everything across the board. Look at the price of a used car. Look at the price of gas. Look at the price of oil, home heating. Look at the price of groceries. Look at the price of eggs, bread, milk, and when it snows
isn't that inevitable? Isn't it inevitable
No.
since there's so many people in the world that we're starting to, little by little, maybe consuming too much and not consume? I'm asking.
Yeah, that's the liberals talking.
No, it's really.
That's a liberal answer. It was going to happen anyway. No, it wasn't. Everything's through the roof. It's for a reason.
I agree. I just went the other day and I bought groceries that would normally cost $70.
You know what causes inflation?
What?
Printing too much money.
Yeah, and giving it away to other countries.
Giving it away to everyone.
Yeah.
Giving away money makes the dollar worthless. And people don't understand that concept. But the more you print, the more you devalue the dollar.
Pat Walsh says, but at least there's no more mean tweets.
No more mean tweets. There hasn't been a mean tweet in 3 years, and we're doing so much better since.
Can we get his take sometime during the show today?
Cool.
President Trump, I'd like to talk to him.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's around.
He's around. Oh, okay. It's good to know. Sometimes you look at me and go, no.
He's around.
All right, good. Yeah. President Trump is around. I'll decide when to get him. All right. Thank you, everyone, for sharing the show last week. And please, if you could do it this week, share us wherever you can on, we're on TikTok now at Anthony Grazzi Day. We're on Instagram at Bobby Inns, at Gotham Gold Graz, at Strong Island TV. I think that's his site. So we did good on that. TikTok, the next Inns. Sarah has a question.
I want to declare June, maybe July. July's a good time. Italian Heritage Month. That's what I want to have.
Okay.
I want to have, because I'm sick of all the heritage months.
Okay.
The Women's History Month, I'm sick of it. I'm honestly sick of Black History Month because it's just, it's divisive. I find it divisive.
I find that we're talking about race so much that it's becoming
it's divisive. It is. It just.
I don't
American
understand. Yeah.
It's not Black history. It's American history. It's not women's history. It's American history. If you want to highlight some stuff, that's fine. But to give us a whole month of jamming shit into our face about who did this and who did that and we're better than you. That becomes an I'm better than you kind of thing. And I don't like that. I don't think anybody's better than anybody. But
I think we're all should have the same opportunities to make ourselves successful
and they're out
in any way, shape, or form.
And to think that you got,
and I have to say that because I know there's people who listen that hate on us.
I know.
Hate on us.
I
don't understand.
I want to see Boy Scout cookies. All right.
I just bought 8 packs of Girl Scout cookies.
See what you did? Where's why Girl Scout cookies?
Because it's always been Girl Scout cookies.
Well,
that's what they
Boy
started
Scouts getting nothing.
Yeah, but come on. Now you're being.
I want to have Boy Scout raisins. Chocolate covered raisins, goobers and raisinets.
I would like goobers and raisinets. I would like that now.
That's it. We're not doing cookies. Well, it's just like what bothers me and what gets on my nerves is like girls can jump into anything the boys do, but the boys can't jump into anything the girls do. Come on, stop it. I like it separate. So keep it separate.
Don't you think you're a little old-fashioned too? That you don't.
I am old-fashioned. That's good. That's why.
Listen, I love old-fashioned. I think it's great. But you also have to open up your mind to different things that are going on in this world. You have to be.
I really don't.
But you do, don't you?
I can accept it, but I don't have to open up my mind to it. I don't have to think it's right just because somebody tells me it's right. See, that's the problem with America today. People tell you what's right. No, you got to think of what's right.
Okay. If Biden wins again, this country will no longer be the country that we know. That's from DiFilippo. And Mike Bott said, "No, Rich, I'm not watching."
All right, good.
All right, Mike Bott, go to hell. Kiss my ass.
We lose 1, gain 3.
That's it, right? And we're gonna call him anyway. We got a lot of thanks. I want to thank Billy Geyer.
I want to thank Billy Geyer.
I want to thank Brendan Ryan.
I want to thank Brendan Ryan.
I want to thank Justin McDonald.
Yeah, when are they getting here? All of them coming?
No, he's got beef jerky coming to us.
Jerky.
And I especially want to thank somebody that you were talking about for a long time, and he came through, Joe Pontillo,
did
from last week. That was a fantastic show.
He's funny and he's moving. He's always on. He's always like ready to go.
Yeah. Justin was great. Brendan was great. And Billy started this whole thing off. And we really want to thank those guys. It's been so much fun for the last month and a half. And I'm going to repeat myself again. Thank you to Brendan Ryan from the Adult Babies podcast for telling me to share these little clips. They seem to be working very well. So you want to call Zarelli? Say hello to him?
No.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Go
Okay. It's up to you. I let you control what you want to do. LaSarah, are you in the back? Can you put your microphone on? Oh, okay, great. Is he eating?
I don't know what he's doing.
I know he's got good
a
music.
wall here just like you. I don't know what he's doing back there.
Let's see if this guy calls. Look at this, guys. High tech.
Radio. Put the phone up to the microphone.
High tech radio. Calling board up extraordinaire Richard Zarelli. He's in California. You might not.
When you know you're in trouble when you're making phone calls in the middle of a show and hoping the guy answers.
No, your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I love when you get the voicemail and it says the person you're calling has not set up.
You want to say hello?
No.
Why?
Leave messages.
Rich, you're a jerk. You knew I was calling. You didn't answer. Why? You and Tony Carey, where are you? The Met game? See you.
Listen, I don't ever leave messages. When I call somebody and they're not answering the phone, I'm not leaving you a message. Think back to all the times if I ever left you a fucking message. Never. I've never left a voicemail. I don't leave a voicemail.
But isn't that I don't
like when people leave.
But that's disrespectful. Why are you hanging up on people that I might sit there and I might be out with my wife having dinner.
If I had something I really want to tell you, I'm going to text it to you. I'm not going to leave a voicemail, so you have to go into the voicemail and sit there and listen to my bullshit for a minute.
Actually, mine's been shut off for about a year. It's great. I don't have to listen to anything anymore.
Why, you overfilled it?
Yeah, it's like 19.
The voicemail box is full.
Yeah, that's what I got. And I don't care. People go, oh, your voicemail. Yeah, I go, it's messages from like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Somebody leaves me a message. Yo, Bobby, hey, tell you what, I was thinking about you. I was over at this, and I'm listening to it 2 days later. I'm like, yeah, all right, great. I wish I would have known. Should have left me a text. Actually, at one time I used to have on my voicemail message was, do not leave me a voicemail. Text me. I used to put that on there.
Do you know what's funny? I was talking to Richie the other day, and we were talking, you and I. Remember how you and I were having a conversation on the phone, how far Richie has gotten on this show? How
about his progress?
When he, yes.
Giving Richie a progress report?
You know how you and I were saying how good he had done, how he's portrayed himself in the last few years, how he's gotten so much better. He's very animated, and he'll come and say what he needs to say, and come back at us every once in a while. Yes. Is that correct?
This isn't a conversation I was going to have live in front of people.
No, wait a minute. Everybody's saying on here, we miss Richie Z. I'm just to let you know.
Okay.
Well, he is like the nice one.
What the fuck am I?
Fuck
you, Bobby.
What are you doing? Why are you pissing him off? He wants to talk to you. I told him he could talk. One. He is. Well, we get that from everybody. You and I, I'm just a brat scumbag. You're mean, and you're not. This is what I get.
Mean?
No, they not.
No, Richie's just an overall universal nice guy. Everybody likes Richie.
Let me put it this way. I got this is my opinion again. If everyone likes you, you got no stance on anything.
And now he doesn't because he's not on the phone. He can't defend himself. And I did try to call him. No, come on. Listen, I enjoy when we're all together, but I enjoy just me and you too very much. I enjoy that.
Yeah. Sorry if I speak my mind. That's the way it goes. You get what you get.
Wow.
He's the nice one. The nice limo.
Well, yes.
He's the nice limo.
He is.
He's Ringo.
He's Ringo.
He's Ringo.
Do you know why that is? He doesn't talk as much as I, and his opinions are not as often as you and I. We're the focus. We've always been the focus, and he's in the background, and he does a good job in the background. But he comes in sometimes. He comes in hard at me, and lately he has, he's come hard at you, which I've noticed. Not hard, but
not after we had a long talk. He doesn't come back at me.
What? I don't know. I don't know. Where was this long talk, and how come I wasn't involved?
Because it was about you. No, but it was.
What was it? Because I'm stupid and I'm
smart TV, the anti-smart TV.
Fuck you guys, man.
Oh no, he's not even here. And you're saying fuck you. But the point is, no, Richie's a great guy. We know that, but it's just, I wouldn't. I don't sit here trying to be nice to everybody. I'm not going to do that.
Well, Charlie Myers says that about us. He goes, the thing he likes about us is we don't give a shit.
That's the point. That's the whole point. I don't give a shit. I saw a nice picture of Charlie, his wife, and the baby today.
Beautiful.
It was nice.
I saw that too. They look they look very happy.
Yeah.
Andrew Fremden wants to know how, coming in hard with a long talk. Hi, Graz from Joe Kayak. And Andrew Fremden, does anyone know where I can find a limo?
Yeah. I'm looking for one too.
Andrew, if you need anything, let me know. I'll direct you in the right direction if I can't
drive
do it.
you grocery shopping.
Go to ins41.com or go to gothamgoldgraz.com and you'll see the whole transportation is there. And we have all our shows up there up until November. We still have about another 20 we need to put up there. My gentleman that puts my web together and my site together has a new job, so we're trying not to keep him busy.
Oh, he's getting paid with something?
He's getting paid.
He's getting money for something.
Yeah, he is.
And his chicks for free. Yeah. Yeah, he's probably happier now.
You seem to be telling me a lot of people seem to be happier when they're not surrounded by me and around me. And
well, you can't be surrounded by you. But,
that I'm around.
I noticed a lot of empty chairs here.
Richie's in California with his son. And actually,
Matt, him, you're calling him now. It was 6:40 when you were calling him.
He might be eating dinner.
I'm sure he is.
Matt Alvalo is supposed to call us in a little while and say hello to us.
Yeah, he's still on daylight savings time. No, he's on daylight savings time now. You got everybody. Did you turn your clocks ahead?
Did you? Do you have any issues?
I don't understand why we don't just stay on daylight savings time.
Well, they're trying to get rid of it now.
Get rid of what? This is daylight savings time. We're on.
But they're trying to get rid of daylight savings time.
No,
they're trying to get rid of it altogether. They don't want to change it. They want to keep. They're trying to get one set cycle. No changing of the times as we're doing. They want to.
Well, then we should leave it at daylight savings time, which is what we're on right now.
Yeah, we went up. We went ahead one way.
You know what I think we should do? We should do turbo daylight savings time.
What's
we
that?
should go ahead 2 fucking hours. 2 hours. 10 o'clock at night, bright as it can be outside.
Are you not lost? I was lost this morning.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was like, you got to.
I mean, I'm used to this. Is like I've been through a few changes of daylight savings time. But
do you
I
like it?
Back in the day, all your clocks in your house are off because you had to hand adjust them, and now they just change. Like your phone changes and your cable box changes, and a couple of clocks in your house. But my stove is always the one that's still, on the old time. And you stand there going, "Oh, I gotta fucking do this," and you guys. And you had it at the second you exactly like. I like my time to be almost precise. And then,
shocking.
And then you get like it's 8:02 and your fucking stove clock says 8:01. You're like, fuck. Now I'm behind.
So
I got to work on it.
You got to work on it.
I got to get it to the right second. And if it's going to be anything, it's going to be ahead. I used to set my clocks ahead 5 minutes. But I always knew I had the extra 5 minutes.
But you used to do it at the bar, didn't you? Used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah, it was never. Yeah, it was always like 15 minutes ahead or something, 10 minutes ahead.
No, about 10 minutes.
Always. And I always used to. They're like, oh, we got to shut down. I'm like, no, we still got like 10 minutes. We could drink. The sun is just now going down in California. Rich is sitting on the beach having a cocktail. How does she know this?
Who?
Everybody keeps saying that Richie's sitting on the beach or he's hanging out. Maybe Richie's doing his own live.
Right, Richie's got his own show now.
It's Richie live in LA.
I wish they all could be California girl. He's having a good time. That's good.
He went to go see his son. That's so funny. His name came up a lot. All right. So what do you mean by? I don't understand what you mean by having. So what time would it be? Would you leave it at right now, or would you bring the time as if they never did it again?
We're on daylight savings time right now. This moment, we're on daylight savings time.
So I want
to leave it at that.
At where we are right now.
Right now.
Okay.
Where it's dark in the summertime, it gets dark at 8:45 at night.
Yes.
I can still start doing my lawn at 8:15.
It got dark tonight. 6:30. I turned to Michael in the car. I go, wow, it's still light out. It
It
was still.
surprises you? You've been around doing this 55 years. You're fucking surprised.
I'm so.
Look, it's still light out.
I'm so lost. I'm so.
Oh my
lost.
goodness! Look,
Dude,
it's still light out.
I'm so lost. I'm
Yeah.
really. I'm lost.
I don't know. I mean,
You guys have just ripped my soul out of here. I walk in here defeated, man.
so defeated.
You guys have conversations about TVs, and Bobby knows exactly the direction you're going in about how smart I am. I'm done. I don't like it. I'm dumbed down. You guys have won. I just want to sit here. I want other people to entertain me.
I'm defeated.
I want you to have a conversation with Rich, and I just want to sit here and share the show.
Well,
and talk about people on there. Say hello to the Andrew Fremders and the Joe Kayaks and the
like
Ian
you imagine
Rockies.
right now if we went outside and it was still light out. It's 9:46. Light out.
I think that would be pretty cool.
What do I care if it's dark in the morning when I'm going to work? I don't give a shit. I'm going to work. Let it be dark the whole time I'm there.
I love the dark. I love driving in the dark. I do not like. Do you know why? Right? I've told the story before. So you know how the sun about 7 o'clock.
Drink when you drive it.
No, you know how the sun. I'm going to repeat the story. It ends 41 in the back area, the back door. At 7 o'clock in the morning, the sun would shine directly on that door. So
that's correct. That is correct.
So one night I stayed late at your bar. I think I was fraternizing with the other sex and having a good time. I do think that the bikers were there too. And they left around 10 to 7. I think I put your money where it's supposed to be. We had a good night. You were happy. I think I did good. I was happy. I had crusties on my nose and everything else. And I walked out as I was locking the back door, and the sun just hit me. And I went, oh my God, I feel like I'm done. I feel like a fucking vampire.
Yeah, you do. You feel like a vampire.
And to this day, in the mornings, I can't do it.
It's that morning light.
I
that
can't
angled
stand
light.
it. It reminds.
It's like different. It's just a different kind of light.
It reminds me of that one day constantly. I can't get it out of my mind. I feel
It's
like
PTSD. I swear to God, I know exactly what you're talking about. Because if I'm totally innocent and I'm up early or coming home and that sun's coming up, I automatically get flashbacks of all my days.
Yeah,
doing bad shit at night, coming home, still not wanting to go home, even though it's 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. Wanting to spend another day out with your friend or this new girl. I remember we went to Gallagher's, and Gallagher's is still there in Long Island City. It was a strip joint. That was 4 o'clock in the morning. Then from there, the China Club had this secret club going on with boom, 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 boom. That went till 8 o'clock in the morning.
Trombones?
No, they were playing that tech music. And I remember I had met the coat check girl at Gallagher's. She wanted to go to this club. I hang out with her. The next thing you know, it's Saturday. It's Sunday morning.
I'm hanging out with the coat check.
Yeah, right,
yeah.
Bob. You like lose track of time.
Absolutely.
And I can't go back to that day when I walked out of Inns that day, and it just I triggered. I exactly know the time, who was with me, and everything. It's crazy. So that's what you.
So I used to hang out all night with Sal Gargano. God rest his soul.
God rest his soul.
I used to hang out all night. So we would hang out and talk, just hanging out in the back talking. And we would catch the beginning of the Howard Stern show. It started at 6.
Yes.
Right. So he would and he'd go, oh my God, the Howard Stern show is on. He goes, there's something about you in 6 o'clock in the morning that's, it's just, and then the sun come up.
Yep.
The sun would come up. And that would be that feeling, that vampire feeling. Where now you're doing something really wrong. You're just like, you shouldn't be up still. And then you got to go home. So you go home at, let's say 7, you go to sleep and you sleep till 1, 12, 1.
1? Are you kidding me? How about 4?
Well, I'm
How
just
about
saying
5?
I couldn't do that, but and you sleep and the whole day sucks. It's just like shit.
But I have to admit, I miss that life. That's why I'm driving at night. I'm driving at night because I still enjoy the overnight because there's not as many crazy people on the road. And the city of Manhattan is always pumping. That's your coffee cup, right?
That's my coffee cup.
Okay. Do you want some wine? The coffee cup?
I was looking at it. I got this at Valley Caterers. I went to Valley yesterday. I had the cup still, and I put my coffee in it tonight, which I always do. People don't think I go out and buy coffee all day long. I buy a cup of coffee, and for 2 days, I use that same fucking cup. But
why?
Because I can just leave it. I don't care if I leave it somewhere. People buy me these travel mugs. And I feel like a devoted fucking coffee drinker. I don't want to feel like a devoted fucking coffee drinker with contraptions and shit and little slide things over and little caps and metal. And I got to worry about. And if I leave and it's still on the table, I don't have to break a window to come back in and say, "Oh my God, I can't leave that cup there." I just say, "Fuck it." It's a paper cup. Who gives a shit?
You know what? It's official. You
know what's fucked up?
You
though?
fascinate me.
You know what's
I can't-
fucked up?
I can't
You
anymore.
can have coffee in a cup all day long, and the cup
can't.
stays nice.
Yeah.
You dump it out, rinse it, and put new coffee in it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the cup is like fucking flabby paper. It's like, what happened? It had liquid in it to begin with. It was nice. It was
Okay.
fine. I rinsed it out. I put more coffee in it, and all of a sudden, it's this flimsy fucking thing that I can't even put the cap back.
Well, I think that's the second. It's usually like the second day thing. By the second day, if you put more stuff,
Valley Caterers, very inferior cups. I'm not. And what the fuck is this thing on the front?
no,
here?
you go there all the time.
I do. I love Valley.
All right. So what are you?
Give me
Please.
better cups.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
But those travel mugs, people think, oh, Bob loves coffee. Bobby loves coffee. I'm going to get him a nice travel mug. No, don't. Please don't.
You won't. You won't. Somebody gave you a nice coffee mug.
A mug I like.
But a travel
Yeti.
coffee mug. A
Like
Yeti?
You
Yeah.
spend $40 on it, and I'm freaking out every time I leave it somewhere.
Yeah, but you know what? If they're giving it to you,
I ran one over once. It was dented. It was fucking dented. I'm trying to fix it. I was panicking. The cap never went on again, right?
you don't get into that at all? Like that?
No. I feel like people who walk around with these contraptions, these coffee, I feel like it's a bad look that they're so dedicated to their coffee that they put it in this this travel mug with these contraptions that close it and keep it hot for 45 hours. You know, and it's like you put it in there on Tuesday, on Thursday, you fucking take a sip, it's still piping hot.
No.
How the hell's that happen? I don't know, but I don't need that. I'd rather just use my old cup over and over
So
again.
you just don't like any stress at all. You just
No, I don't want to have to worry about. No, I got to put another tile on this.
Listen, look
I
at
got to put a tile on my Yeti.
look at the jobs that you have. You don't like stress. You work in Valley Stream at a very nice park.
You starting to notice a pattern here?
It's very non-stressful to you at all. You know it is. And then you do security. And now is that really not that stressful because
I'll tell you,
here we go.
it can be.
Now, come
But
on. Have
no.
you ever had any incidences where it's ever gotten to a point?
Yeah. Throwing people out and shit.
Yeah, but not because of running on the ice or something like that, right?
Or running on the field or running, running into sections they don't belong in.
Have you ever tackled anybody on the field?
I grabbed somebody and took them down, yeah.
You remember the game?
Oh, it was a concert.
Oh, that's nothing. I'm talking about during a game, like maybe
It's
for some,
nothing. Now it's not.
well, it's you know, it's
Minute
not like,
ago it was something impressive. Now it's not.
no,
It was a
it's
concert.
not like a baseball game or a football game where they run out on the field. Do you know the
No,
guy that
those-
ran on the field for the Super Bowl? He bet $50,000 the
Yeah.
prop that somebody was going to run on the field. He made $300,000 and paid $1,000 fine. That guy's fucking brilliant.
No, he didn't pay $1,000 fine. There's no way. He paid way more.
He paid $1,000
What
fine.
you run on the field, and it's going to cost you at least 10 grand.
It's not New York. It's Las Vegas.
You sound like a Jew there.
It's not New York.
It's Vegas. It's Las Vegas.
I watched The Godfather last night.
I know.
I why? Because I told you.
You told me.
You know what? I get that one scene gets me all the time when they blow up the car with Apollonia in it. That's fucked up, man. And the other scene, that one of the great scenes, is when they go to the Italian restaurant and he shoots the two mobsters. In
That
the
was
head.
great. That was
He shoots the mobster in the head, and then he shoots the other one in the neck.
How's the Italian food here? Putting his bib on like a real Irishman. His little bib on. Yeah. How's the Italian food here? Try the veal. It's the best
That's
in
the
New
best.
York. And Michael goes in with a fucking puffy face. And what I want, I don't want anybody bothering my father-in-law. And then he just fucking stands up and shoots them both.
Yeah. Well, you saw he was losing it.
He was getting mad.
Yeah, he was getting mad because the guy kept talking. He just
Yeah.
got up and shot them both. I'm like, I forgot that scene.
I'm
And
the hunted one.
yeah, and then I forgot the other scene when they blow her up. Those are
Well, and back, so he goes to Sicily, and he has to. You know what bothers me is you listen on Facebook. They go, "Why didn't Michael just not do?" You're like, "Why didn't he?" This is a script, you fucking moron. Somebody wrote the story. Why didn't he? Because it wasn't in the script. That's why he didn't.
Mm.
Why didn't he just leave Apollonia? You know, why did he do this? Why did he do that? He should have stayed with Kay. He should have never married Kay. But it's a script. They analyze it. But anyway, yeah, she goes in the car. Michael, ma la macchina, they taking you drive. Yeah, and he looks, he sees the guy walking towards the gate running,
yep.
and he goes, no, and she blows it up, blows it up.
And they showed her slumped over in that.
Did they?
Yeah, I noticed
Yeah.
that. And on like in the passenger side, she was slumped over. It was like they had a doll, whatever, and slumped it over. It's wild. Like they didn't show her breaking up into pieces.
Yeah,
Right.
she became confetti. Little pieces flying all over.
How that guy was just so. He was just.
But this is what kills me about The Godfather is you look at him in there, cold, calculated, very on point all the time, really dressed to the nines, perfect. And then you look at Godfather 3, and he's got the spiky hair and he's talking like Big Boy and fucking Dick Tracy. And it was like, what the fuck is this? How does he become this? He never becomes this. He becomes anything but that. And that movie is so bad. Godfather 3 is the worst fucking movie based on what I expected and what I got. It's the worst movie I've ever watched.
Oh, Godfather 3.
3.
I've heard that.
It's the worst movie
I know, I've heard
ever
that
watched.
too.
Only, and I'm not saying it's on its own is based, but based on what I expected, the predecessors to it, the two other brilliant movies, go to that, and you're like, this is the worst disappointment I've ever had in a movie theater. Watching this fucking movie, it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Not a good part about it, except for the one line. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. That was the only thing that came out of that.
Charlie Myers says, hello, Inns.
Hello.
Greg DiFilippo, Charlie Myers, Palm Sunday. He's coming back to the show. He can't wait. Mike Nicola is saying, Aunt, your face looks huge. Thanks, Michael. Michael lost a lot of weight, so now he thinks he's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like when people quit smoking, they get all over your case about quitting smoking.
Yeah.
And then when people lose weight, they tell you how fat you are.
Oh, my God. Well, Nicola lost a lot of weight. He can
Okay,
finally see his
understand.
penis now. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good for him.
That's good for him, right?
Yeah.
But he lost a lot of weight. Because he did so well at his club, he went to go see a seminar with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he texted me a little. So he's talking like Arnold to me the day before. And I'm like, you really don't sound like Arnold that good. But Michael's in great shape. He looks good.
He's like a good neighbor.
That commercial's killing me.
That's good. That's a good commercial.
Well, you know what they say? Golden showers bring May flowers. That's from Andrew Fremda. DiFilippo says, I love the adult content logo on the screen. He put it on. See that?
No, we got a warning.
We got a warning. Yeah, no, I asked him to do that.
Why would you do that?
Dude, with the language that we use, there are 11. You would be surprised how many 11, 12-year-olds are listening to us because of Michael Grazzi Day sharing the show every week and telling me he's watching. And also, we've got a lot of young, 13, 14, 15-year-olds. I just want them to make sure.
Worse language than we can ever come up with.
You don't even, you know what? You are so right. The language that they use now, I hear my son and the kids when they're playing Fortnite, and the language I could never gotten away with that.
No,
ever.
You know what?
Ever.
Bad language is good in small doses. It's not good when it's constantly used. When it's constantly said over and over and again, it gets repulsive after a while. But when you strategically place the word fuck,
yes,
it's good. It's effective. Like if somebody says to you, "Guy's a fucking dick," it's good. You don't keep saying it, fucking right. But if you say, "Oh, he's a dick," no, it's not as nearly as good as the guy's a fucking dick. That's impressive.
Get you every time.
Okay. So you got 2 in one sentence, and you leave it alone at that. Then you move on to other subject.
Taz, the resident honor, says, hello, Inns. Hello,
Hi.
everybody. Greg DiFilippo says, hello, Taz. Fremda goes, I feel like I'm watching a baseball announcer argue with the guy that guides the planes on the tarmac. I don't
Air
get that.
traffic controller?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Hello, Taz from
Flight 722 is now landing. Now arriving
Flight
at
41.
3, 4, 5. I love that in airplane. The plane just keeps going.
I'm gonna slouch. I'm gonna take my hat off.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Relax
Let's go for the
yourself.
big finale. What do we got? It's 10 o'clock. We got about 45 minutes to an
We
hour.
got an hour.
We got an hour.
Yeah, well, we got nothing left to talk about. So if anybody wants to call in,
516-945-9099. You want to call in? I was expecting a phone call from, I don't know what's going on with Arrow Rallo. He blew me off last week today,
Maybe we should have an intervention. He's
you know
probably
what?
on drugs.
Fuck that kid. I'm calling him right
No,
now.
what are you doing? We're acting like you're desperate.
No, I'm not desperate. I want to yell at him.
He's there.
No, you know what? I'm not. You know what? He owes us enough that he should answer the phone, and I'm going to yell at
Leave him
him.
alone.
No, I'm not
Alone.
yelling at him. I'm not
Fine,
leaving him
allowed.
alone. Please.
This is when you're talking about desperation.
I'm not
You're
desperate.
making desperate phone calls.
He's
on the
part.
air. We're on our show right now. You're doing the show.
He's part of our stuff, and I want to talk to him. It's right there.
All right, good. Let's all sit back and wait to see if Matt Araval answers his phone.
We might go 2 for 2, and nobody answers
yeah.
us tonight.
Call you.
Zarelli?
It should have been
Zarelli?
like, call you trying to make it not be completed. Please check the number
All
and
right,
dial again.
This kid's gone too. So now Zarelli and Matter out.
Yeah, but that's in 2 embarrassing moments in 20 minutes.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Listen, I got a problem with you, kid.
Hey, what's up, Graz?
What's your deal, bro? It's daylight savings time. You were hyped up to come on the show last week. And what the hell are you doing now?
Is that what it is? Is it daylight savings time?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why the fuck am I don't feel well. I'm like, I don't feel well. I'm like walking around all day, like not feeling okay. And then now over here, I had no idea it was fucking daylight savings time.
Well, Matt, you're on the air, and Inns is here, and it's just me and Inns. And folks, this is comedian Matt Alvalo as I do high-tech radio on the air, as you can see, as I'm holding the phone. What's up?
What's up, Vince?
Hey, what's going on, Matt? Just want to let you know it's 10:02.
Yeah, Matt. Do you know what time it is?
Do you have the right time?
Can you believe these freaking libtards with their daylight savings ends?
No, you see, daylight savings.
What's
People
next?
don't
I'm
get
gonna
this.
have to call the they them. They're absolutely ridiculous.
All right, we're in daylight savings time right now. Eastern Standard Time just ended.
So are we going an hour backward or an hour forward?
We did it already. It did happen without you even knowing it. We're an hour ahead.
You can't make this shit up. He has no idea what time. Wait a minute. Let me preface.
What do I got to do?
Nothing. Did you do a show last night?
Yeah, yes, I did.
Did you notice you got up the stage an hour early?
All right. Where was your show?
I was at Greenwich for the comedy club. It's funny because last night too, when I woke up, not last night, yesterday morning, I woke up and I saw my parents and I said something to them and then they were like, what day do you think it is? And I was like, it's Friday. And they're like, what are you talking about? It's Saturday. I was like, oh shit.
So you're beyond losing an hour. You've lost a day.
Yeah, legit.
Can I ask you what you've been doing? What you been doing? Why are you losing time?
I was about to say I've been all out of whack because I'm going to Cancun on Tuesday or Wednesday. So I've just been, when your days get all scrambled because you've just been planning for the trip.
Okay. How's your shows going? What time did you finish your show last night?
Oh, last night? I don't know. I didn't get back home until like 4 a.m.
Actually, that was 3, but you got home at 4.
Yeah,
actually, exactly. So I was like, when I remember being in my bed at like 4 a.m., when did I even get home? I was like, when did it turn this late? I just got home, I feel like. That's funny.
Where were you?
Yeah, I was at Greenwich Village Comedy Club. I did great. It was a fun show. I got these new bits. You got to come see it, guys. I'm pretty funny.
I'm pretty funny.
Matt,
that's good.
You've been with us 13, we've been with us 8 years. You were the first comedian who ever came on this show. I know you're funny. We know you're funny. It's been 8 years, Matt.
I know. I can't believe it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm being serious.
Look.
It's pretty impressive.
Well, what's impressive is we're still going, thank God, and we're still living it up, and you're going large. Who'd you go on the stage with last night?
Harbin was on last night.
Okay.
Remember Jared Harbin?
I've heard of her, yes.
He has no idea who she is.
Jared.
I have.
I was going to say, he has no idea.
I have no. All right, you got me on that one. I don't know.
Oh, she's hysterical.
You're good. It's all right. No, you've heard her. I've heard her too. No, no one. I guess no one spectacular. It was like an okay show. It was nothing crazy.
You enjoy doing it over there
in the city?
Yeah.
Of course, man. It's the Mecca. I love doing it. I want to do it in more places in the city, but that's not up to me.
We had your boy on 2 weeks ago, Brendan Ryan.
Oh, I love Brendan. How's he
Very
doing?
good.
Very good. He's doing very well. His podcast
just won. Yeah, beat you guys. You guys can't have the competition on your show. That's bullshit.
That's Come on now, you know us by now. We don't promote shit. It's all good.
Ins, who's gonna deal with that? I know it wasn't your idea. That was definitely Graz. I would have been like, no way, they're competing against us. That's not happening.
I would never say I don't care about that.
Dude, you know we don't care about that crap. If we cared about it 4 years ago,
I voted for him.
Dude, I heard that constantly. Yes.
I told all my kids to.
Yeah, I can't. So we had before that we had Billy Geyer on a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, he's hilarious. He murdered it when we did that fundraiser show for you.
Yeah,
he's good. He's very
and
good.
Last week we had Joe Pontillo on.
Oh, Joe's the man.
So and now
Joe was great.
And now we have you as a call-in. So I feel like we've come full circle. Charlie Myers, good time. Charlie Myers is coming back in 2 weeks. I think I might even pull Nicole here into the studio for a night of hanging out with us. So it's kind of like it's full circle, you know.
I ran into Christian Hahn, who's like Nicolia's friend out here in the town I'm in. It's good to hear that Nicolia is doing well as well.
Yeah, he's not doing comedy, but I want to get him back in here because, you know, he's family to us and stuff, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You guys haven't been worried about comedy before, so why start now? I'm just busting your balls.
Oh, are you, huh? Are you just getting up? Did I wake you up?
No, I've legit been feeling like shit all day. That's why I was like, oh, I can't even imagine going to.
Well, this perked you up, didn't it?
And I have this vacation coming up, man. I'm anxious about it. Boy, Cancun. I didn't know it was spring break. It's a family's wedding. I had no idea that it's going to be during spring break at the same time.
So if I don't call you right now, you're never calling us tonight? I would have been hanging again for a second week in a row?
You know, actually, when you called me, I was actually about to call. That's why I was like, oh, okay, perfect.
He's lying.
Because you told me 10 o'clock. Didn't you tell me 10 o'clock?
I did. I did tell you 10 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. You told me 9:55, 10 o'clock.
What's coming up on the Matt Alvalo comedy tour?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to film something, put something in the paper, make some sketches. Graz, I want to be famous, man. I want to do it. I want to be successful. So
start robbing banks. They'll know you.
So hopefully, you know, it's much harder than I thought it was going to be.
So are you having a tough time, or are you working at any night at Rodney's new place?
Here's the thing, I'm working a lot. They're not handing out TV deals the way they used to. I'm like, nobody wants to give me a show.
Stay there 1 second.
He's getting another call. Look at this shit.
I'm merging the calls.
Is that Rich?
Yeah, it's Rich. I'm merging the calls. All right, you got Rich, you're on the phone with Matt Alvalo.
Matt Alvalo.
Hey, what's up, Rich?
What's up, Matt? How you doing?
Good. I'm happy to hear from you too.
Rich,
excellent.
Inz is here, and so am I, and Bobby Lacera.
Bobby Lacera sitting in for me?
He's much better.
No, he's sitting in the other studio because he owns it and he can sit in it. we don't pay the extra $5. We can't sit there.
Rich,
But,
you actually have a lot of fans that are missing you tonight, Rich.
I was gonna say I was gonna start talking bad about Bobby Lacera until you said he owns it. I was gonna be like, what? No way, we need Rich back.
Well, it's nice to be missed. I missed everybody.
What are you doing, Rich? What are you up to?
Nothing. I'm going back to see my son for a little bit and hang out, and that's about it. Enjoying a little Thomas Coast.
Are they winning?
No, unfortunately, we gave the game away, handed it to them on a silver platter, up by 1 run. Wild pitch scores the tying run, and then a wild pitch scores the winning run on a walk-off.
Wow.
And we just gave them the game.
How's 13.99 doing?
Thankfully, my son wasn't pitching at the time.
How's he doing?
Yeah, otherwise, he would have been 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Two wild pitches to lose the game? No way.
Yes. Like 2 separate pictures.
How's he doing, Rich?
Oh, 2 separate pitchers. I was going to say, what, did the coach's son have twins?
Nope. 2 separate pictures. Crazy.
How's he doing,
Gotta
Rich?
make it up.
Rich, how's he doing?
He's doing fine, but he hasn't gotten in a game yet. So still waiting.
So he's 3 squares a day.
I've always had the
Well, they
belief
got
that
4 more games here. They're here until next Saturday.
So Richie left on Friday morning. Was it Friday morning, Rich?
Thursday morning.
He left Thursday morning. He's there now Sunday night. He's staying till Wednesday night, and his son has yet to pitch.
No, I'm staying till Tuesday night.
All right, Wednesday morning. You're in California, right?
wait, he hasn't
I'm
played
in
yet?
California. I'm hanging with my buddy Tony. Known for like 30 years. We hiked up to the Hollywood sign today.
Oh, eat
I
me.
took a drive down to Malibu yesterday. I mean,
Did you hang out with Charlie?
I was about to say, it sounds like a good trip besides your son losing.
And
besides
not
them
pitching.
losing games, it's a great trip.
You're like, you know what? I'm not going to your game no more. I'm having more fun. I'm having more fun looking at the city.
How was the play?
Yes.
How's Hollywood producer Tony Carey?
Tony Carey's doing well. I relayed your message. You said F him.
Yeah. Yep.
So I relayed that to him. And good luck getting him on the show again.
He's never coming on again, huh?
Your charm pays off again, Graz.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was the final nail in the coffin. I think over at Governor's too. He told somebody to go fuck themselves. So that's working out well. That fuck you thing works out well.
It works out good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're telling me I'm never going to have him on ever again?
I could try and mediate, but you tell them to F off. You told me to relay that message. I said, "Are you sure?"
I said it with a
yes,
smile. I
did.
said it with a smile.
Did you do the smile, Rich?
Oh, now you said it with a smile.
You forgot the smile, Rich.
It's very chasing.
Remember those old westerns? Smile when you say that.
You just said, "I'm just kidding."
I was just kidding. Rich, can we get him on, like do a 3-way phone call?
You want me to connect TV producer Tony Carey?
Yes, with Matt Arvalo and you. We'll do a 5.
We'll do a 3-way fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to guarantee to never have this guy back again, put him on a 3-way call on this radio show right now.
Rich, I'd like that if
Never
you
wanna
could
be back.
if you could try to do that.
He would come on. Hold on 1 second. I'll try and add him.
Oh, look at that. Hey, Matt, maybe I could get you a gig. Here you go. You said you want to hit the.
Yeah, I'm telling everybody now I'm going to Hollywood, baby.
That's it. Hold on. Maybe we can get Hollywood producer Tony Carey on the phone. Rich, one of Richie's best friends. This should be good, Bob.
Yeah.
You're not enjoying this, Bob?
No, this is great.
Thanks.
Give me a break.
I come all the way home. That's great. All right, Matt. So what's your next show coming up?
Nothing. I'm performing. I perform every weekend in the city. I'm all over. I'm going to Cancun. That's the big one, man. Going away, vacation for a little bit.
Who you going with?
Just going with the family. It's a family wedding type, so I'm going with my girlfriend. Should be a good time.
How's she doing? She's
good, man. She's doing much better than me.
I think I got him. Nice. Hold on. I think I got this. Hold on. Limo talk. It's Hollywood producer Tony Carey. Tell me you're on the phone, Tony. Hello?
We lost everybody.
Hello? We lost
you see, for an extra $7, we could use the equipment here instead of using your cell phone.
Hello? Why can't we? Oh, this sucks. And I lost everybody. That's it.
You are good with that. You really are. It amazes me. You're like an IT guy. You really are.
I think I did good.
Oh, you did amazing. We lost everyone in one shot. One shot.
We lost
Tony
Matt
probably gave them all the
Rich.
ultimatum. Hang up on him or fucking never talk to me again.
Did you hang up on me? Hello?
No, I don't know what happened. Hold on.
All right, yeah, because you're stopping the show. I'm trying to. Matt Alvaro lost him.
All right. Well, you lost. All right. So.
Oh, look how he blames other people.
I don't know. It keeps disconnecting.
Who? Tony Carey keeps disconnecting?
No, I try and connect it with you, but then you drop or he drops. I don't know what's going on.
And our hopes are dropping.
And our listeners.
Yeah, listeners are dropping. Ratings are dropping.
Come on,
call Matt back and enjoy the show.
You're done? You can't get him?
No, I can't get him.
All right. Listen, all my love. Good luck. I hope he wins a couple.
Yeah, I hope he does good. And let us know. And enjoy your trip there. That's the fun part. Hang out with your son. That's what it's all
Well,
about.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm here. It's not necessarily.
I used to-
you know.
I used to
Tommy
love
Smith
going
on
on
the
a trip with my son. I mean, he actually got in the game, but it was. No, I'm only kidding. He's a your son's a pitcher, though, right?
Yeah, he's a pitcher.
Right. So you got to wait for your turn to come. So the thing is, but my son was playing right field, whatever. So he's in the games, and you go, all right, the game's over. You go get something to eat. Later on, you go get something to eat. They have another game. You go to the game. You're hanging out. It's good times. When he gets his opportunity to pitch, he'll have fun.
Listen, I hope he gets in there. I hope he pitched 3 scoreless innings. I hope they win. But better yet, say hello to Tony Carey, and I hope you have a good time. We do miss you, all right?
They will. Thank you.
All right.
Richie, miss you. Way to go, man.
We miss you. Have a good time, all right, Rich?
Miss you too, guys. See you, Bobby.
Matt, stay on the phone, Matt.
Matt's back.
Matt called me twice.
This is riveting radio.
All right, I'm done. What do you want me to do?
No, Matt was funny though. Matt's good, and Richie's good to hear from him.
See, I feel bad for Matt. I mean, like I know Matt's.
Don't really feel bad. He's plugging away. Was he 22 years old?
Yeah, but he's trying. He's
He's
fucking trying.
He'll make it. He'll be fine.
Okay.
He'll be fine. Look at these guys. I mean, we got guys on our show of heat. Joe Pontello's been doing this a long time.
Yep.
He's not. He's not bragging about anything either.
Should I answer him? He's calling me again.
Matt?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Put him back on.
Hey, Matt.
Hey.
I love you. Can I do me a favor
love you.
so I can talk to my listeners too? I just texted you a phone number. 516-945-9099. Could you call it, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right now.
Thank you. LaSara, Matt Alvalo's calling us.
No, we have another fiasco. He'll be trying to figure out the equipment. It's amazing. This is...
Laurie Brunetti says, hello, Rich and Rodney. Welcome to California, Richie. Greg DiFilippo says tonight should be called Stories from the Cell Phone, not Limo Talk. Laura Brunetti says, is that an egg cream you are drinking? No, I'm drinking
an egg cream?
Yeah, chocolate shop wine. Oh, look at that. The phone's actually working. You there, Matt? Limo Talk. Matt, you there? I hear you. Matt, I hear you.
Hello?
Hi, you hear me? Bobby can't hear us.
This is so good.
Hello, you hear me, Matt? Matt. Bobby, how come he can't hear us?
Matt, go to a phone booth. They still got those in California. Where are you on right now? Where is he? In the city?
He's in the city. Yeah,
they might have a phone booth. Call him. You might have a better shot.
He called me like 5 times.
I don't believe this.
Hello?
Hey, finally.
Wow.
Yeah. Matt.
I finally got a hold of you guys.
So we started this at 10 o'clock. It's now 10:18. We've cut people off. We've cut people off the phone lines at least 3 times already, right? Bob's lost his sense of humor. He's mad.
I'm not mad at all. I don't give a shit. What? Tell me to make shit up. I didn't say that.
Is Richie going to come back as Democrat? Greg DiFilippo and Rodney says, bye, Richie. Have a blast. And Greg DiFilippo says, Matt, get your shit together. You're on a top-rated radio show, and you're faltering.
Yeah, tell Greg I said to mind his fucking business. No, I'm kidding.
No, he didn't say that.
Greg's a good guy. Greg smoked me up last time I saw him, like 2 years ago at like a governor's parking lot.
Yeah.
Shout out to Greg DiFilippo.
Yeah, we like Greg. Greg's a shit.
Greg.
Share the show, everybody. Araval, I'm going to share the show on your site. All right?
I got you. I don't have a site, but I'll share it on like Facebook.
Yeah, do something for us, all right?
On the cell phone, you didn't have this Latino fucking accent. Now all of a sudden,
you changed.
What accent?
Did you hear?
Hello, this is Matt Aravallo calling you.
What? I don't hear it. Otherwise, I wouldn't talk like that.
Dude, when you called, you sounded like you just woke up, Matt.
More Caucasian. I'll talk about.
Yeah, talk about very
Caucasian things.
Say Caucasian things. I hate that fucking word.
What?
To me, that's the most abrasive, offensive fucking word.
Caucasian?
Yeah, I hate it.
Why?
I don't know. It just sounds like shit. Sounds derogatory right off the bat.
It's funny to hear someone not like the word Caucasian.
I fucking hate it. Why is that funny? Tell me.
Caucasian?
Yeah, it's horrible.
What makes it terrible?
The sound of it is just horrible. He's a fucking Caucasian.
Caucasian?
Caucasian.
So what are you
When
gonna?
someone is doing construction on your house and he's like, "Hey, pass me the caulk," you're like, "You better not say Asian."
Yeah, exactly. No, it just sounds like it sounds derogatory right off the bat.
So what's your
Yeah.
next? When's your next show, Matt?
Nothing, man. I perform every weekend, man. You keep asking me like I.
Yeah,
You know,
he asked
it's
this 5 times.
Every Friday, Saturday night, you can catch me
And
at Greenwich
Cancun.
Village Comedy Club. I'm doing something. I'm doing time usually. Come hang out. Come say hi. I'm much better on stage than I am on radio. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not true.
Radio is definitely not my bag. It's more of Graz and Inz's, profession.
I think you actually do a good job, Matt. A couple of big shows that we've had,
Thanks, Graz.
things that we clipped have always done well with you. So I kind of disagree with you. I think you're, after all these years now, you're pretty seasoned on here. You get it. You know what I mean? And I have been repeating myself because I want him to tell people. I still don't know where he is. I know he's at the Greenwich Comedy Club in the city. I want people to know that they go into Manhattan, if they go to Rodney's or they go to the comic strip or they go to the Greenwich Comedy Club, then Matt's going to be playing there. That's why I do it.
Yeah. Don't go to Rodney's.
No?
Nah, I'm just kidding. You can go. I'm just kidding.
Have you played there yet? Or
you go wherever you want.
all right. I thought you had a couple of places that you always play at. I know that you.
No, I mean I perform at like the Stand and stuff. I perform at New York Comedy Club. I just like every weekend for a fact I know that I'm at Greenwich.
Which is great.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's cool. I'm not gonna lie. When I was 16, I didn't think I'd get this far. So, just enjoying it now.
I got a
It's
good
trying to be
interview
funny.
one. I can get you doing gigs at nursing homes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, exactly. I still do definitely terrible, shitty.
They
gigs.
don't care.
You know,
It'd be funny.
They just had Pontillo on because I did a gig with Pontillo where it was at some house for a birthday party, and we had no other
he was telling
information
us.
when we showed up. It was like an entire Haitian family. So I don't have any Haitian material, and neither does Pontillo. So we definitely had a rough go at it, but it was a.
He mentioned that. That was funny.
What's your favorite spot? What
That's good shit.
what spot do they give you at the Greenwich place? When do you usually go up?
I guess usually it's just like an 8 o'clock show. So any 8:10 usually, or sometimes I'll close that one out. And then there's a 10 o'clock show, which is the same thing. I usually go around like 10:10. And then the midnight, I'm hosting sometimes. So usually, if you come to midnight, I'll be hosting that show
On a
So that's
Saturday.
fun
On a
time.
Saturday night.
What happened?
On a Saturday night.
Yes.
And could I ask you?
Saturday night.
Could I ask
This
you how long it
Saturday,
goes
though,
still?
I'm gonna be in Cancun.
Yeah, I know
but
that.
Every other Saturday night, you can go and see me then.
All right. So if I want to come in a Saturday night and hang out, what is it called again? What's the club? The
Yeah, guys, if you guys come, I can get you guys free tickets and stuff.
I don't need that. I just want.
This is something we should be planning. We should be going on a night when he's performing somewhere.
Correct.
We should go out, hang out, and go to his show.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
That's what I want to do.
And we're both wait.
You guys can chill, relax.
We're both
NBD,
late nighters.
No
And
big deal. You know what I mean?
I would love that. All right, wait.
Let's do it.
So now, Matt, question: you're hosting
Yeah.
the midnight show. How long does that go till?
The midnight will end around 1:30 a.m.
Wow. See, I'd like that. What's the web? Do you know the website to the club at all? Or at least mention the club again.
Yeah, it's Greenwich Village Comedy Club. You Google it, you should definitely see it. Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
We should have a party in the city one night. We should all.
Greenwich,
Why are you
I'm
whispering
trying to
close
say
so it
without
doesn't hear
it. Greenwich Village Comedy Club. I'm trying to say it without a Spanish accent.
There you go. We're going to do it.
I would like that. That would make me happy. Going out in the city, getting into the city like 11:30 at night, meeting over at the Greenwich Comedy Club at like 12, and just hanging out to 1:30, listening to you doing comedy. Anybody that we know, does the comedy.
Come sooner. You guys could do a dinner somewhere. You know what I mean? It's the city. Treat
Park
yourselves right.
Parkside.
Well, any day now, we're going out to Parkside.
Now,
when was the last time you bought yourself a chicken parm, Graz?
that's what they keep telling me. You're right on that. So now here's my question. Do you, anybody else that I know, or maybe Inns knows from the years that we've been doing this, that also might be there that Saturday night at 12:30? Any regular city guys?
The Jared Harvin kid, I know you said her and everything, but you would know who I'm talking about if you saw him.
Okay.
He's
she's
been at
great.
Governor's, around since I was there. Another one is Jared Waters. He sometimes hangs out
I like
over
her,
there. Sometimes Brian McKenna. I don't know.
She's the
you
best.
guys get a lot of good Long Island comics, but these guys, more the city guys and stuff like that, which is good. So you get to meet somebody new who will come and hang out and just start coming to the show.
You know what? That would probably be a very good idea because we could use we could use a little of that. We've got a lot. We've done very well with Long Island comics. I'd like to expand out a little bit and have me and Inns go into the city with Richies.
We need to get out of the house.
Yeah, we need to get out of the house. We definitely need to get out of the house.
Ask people to come on with friends. Ask comics to bring a friend. Next time you have Nicolia on, tell Nicolia to just bring a random friend.
Now let me ask you something. When you're done with your show, do you go out and eat, or you just go straight home?
When at like 2 in the morning?
Yeah, 2 in the morning and stuff.
Sometimes if I'm having if it was like a really good show and everyone on the lineup is a friend and we've been drinking, then like I'll go to the diner or something. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know how it is.
But if I'm not having a good time and it's like a shitty show and everyone's bombing, usually we just go home.
Can you tell?
We just want to wash that bomb off of us,
Now,
go to sleep and forget about it.
Gotta wash off the bomb.
Can you tell if you're bombing? Can you tell if like it's just going to be that night with the whole audience, or what I mean?
Oh man, dude. Sometimes it's just sometimes it's not even the audience's fault. Sometimes you just it's like you're out of your rhythm. It's like playing a sport, where no one really gave you a hard time or nothing like that. You just can't find that that flow that gets the audience laughing at the right time and laughing at the right moment.
It's like anything else in life. Your timing can be off one day.
It was not fun to do at all. And you realize it pretty soon in. You're like, oh, man, they're not laughing at what I'm saying.
And you get the sweaty lip.
Yeah, I feel like most of the times I bomb, too, it's not even because, because obviously I have funny jokes. It's more so like they just don't like, you know what I mean? Like they're like, we just don't like who you are. And then it's, it's an upward
These are the Caucasians?
to, like, enjoying their presence on the stage.
You having a problem with the Caucasians?
Yeah, exactly. I keep saying Caucasian. All the Caucasians get mad at me. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should stop using the word. I didn't realize they didn't like it.
Yeah, no, it's very abrasive.
By they, I mean the Caucasians.
You know what you say one time? Say, what's the matter with you people?
You got to put the power back into it. You got to start calling all your friends Caucasians.
yeah. I'm gonna. First of all, I don't like that. So I'm not gonna start using it. No.
Yeah.
We're all Italian. I don't want to talk about that. Graz is a Caucasian.
On an average Saturday night, 12:30 at night, how many people you got sitting in that club?
Oh man, sometimes you get lucky. The place sells out. It does like 60 tickets, which is like it's like a little basement. So 60 feels. I got maybe a little bit more than 60. But it just feels packed down there. You know what I mean? Everyone feels packed in like sardines, but
like the little room at Gov's, right?
Exactly. Yeah, like the giggle room or whatever.
Yeah, the
giggle room. Yeah, they changed it.
They changed it 3 times. It used to be called the little room.
Whatever they're calling it. The tickle the pickle room. You know how it is.
When was the last time you've been there?
It's the Hello Yoo-Hoo room.
When was the
last time I've been to the giggle room?
Yeah, when was the last time that you performed in Gov's?
Oh man,
I know.
At this point, maybe over 2 years, maybe.
Well, DiFilippo says he wants to come up and hang out with us to go see you perform.
Yeah, DiFilippo's cool. DiFilippo brings weed. I like him. He's way. I like him. He
brings weed.
Tell him to pull up. It'll be a fun hang.
Well, I appreciate you calling in tonight. When are you leaving?
I appreciate you for having me, man. You guys have been like family. I felt bad I couldn't stop by. I wanted to come and bring a box of Franzia.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed that. When are you leaving?
Get loose.
When are you leaving for Cancun?
I'm leaving 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning.
Do me a favor.
What's up? You want me to bring back something?
No, I want you to say hello to your mother and father, and I want you to have a good time with your girl and your sister. And when you come back, text me where you're going to be at Greenwich Comedy Club, and I'm going to set something up with Inns. And I know, I know DiFilippo is shaking his head, saying no.
All right, perfect. I'll send you my date.
Yeah,
good one. Coming up.
DiFilippo is shaking his head. I know, no, it's not going to happen. I'm telling you, that's something that I would enjoy doing. Leaving at like 11 o'clock at night, going into the city.
We're going to do it.
That I would like to do. All right,
just talk about it. I just want to do it.
You guys to make a little thing out of it.
Yeah,
well,
so then
you get a little quick trip.
When you come
You don't
back,
have
you
to
let me
make
know.
it so separate. You can make it like a fun little event.
Yep. Maybe we'll even bring Mike Bott. He can hang out with us.
Bring everybody. Bring the whole crew. Let's hang out.
All right. I love you.
Bring everybody.
I love you. Good job by you. Safe flight to you and your family. And we'll see you when you get back. Make sure you text me and tell me when you're going to be there. All right, please?
Love you too, guys. I'm gonna bring you guys something back. I'm coming to the studio though. I still want to come to the studio, but I'm just gonna pop in and surprise you.
You can do that.
You can just pop in and surprise us
anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime. You know the door's open.
I'm gonna pick when you have a guest that I can't stand, like Teresa Farrow. No, I'm kidding.
She's no longer hanging out with us, Matt.
Facebook message board.
Matt, she's no longer hanging out with us.
Oh, so it looks like I said the right name.
Yeah. No, we're still friends.
I love you guys, man, for real. Thank you for
Matt,
having
thanks
me
for coming
and
on.
showing me love and supporting me. It really does mean a lot to my confidence.
Dude, I don't know why you should even falter on that in that sense. You're good. I've seen you many times capture a room. Just keep doing what you're doing, Matt. Talk a little louder. In says you need to talk a little bit louder, right?
Well,
I don't want them to hear my accent. You Caucasian.
I'm not. Don't even call me that. Lopezzo.
Thank you guys. I love you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's set this up.
All right, Matt.
The city in the next 2 weeks.
Please, when you land and you come back, let me know when you're here, and I mean that sincerely.
Yes. Let's figure it out.
All right, Matt.
All right, Matt. Take it easy.
All right, peace out, guys.
Peace out, baby. Matt Aravallo, comedian Matt Aravallo. Catch him on Facebook, Matt Aravallo. As he said, he's there every midnight show.
He asked him 12 times. You don't even remember.
No,
I don't remember.
The Greenwich Comedy Club.
Yeah,
I do.
When's he there?
See, you guys make fun of me that I'm repeating myself, but I want to push him to tell. He only mentioned it once in the whole time he was there. That he goes to these different clubs, but he didn't mention what club he was at all the time.
And he does this the typical thing that people say to you. It's like when you go, "Hey, I got a new job." You go, "Oh, where you working?" City.
Yeah.
Like what the?
But
fuck
that's
does
what
that mean?
that's what
What
I'm
does that mean
saying
to me. I'm in the city. Yeah, I'm working in the city now. All right. Well, you could be a janitor or you could be a fucking CEO. I don't know what the fuck you are. Tell me what you're doing.
And you guys are making fun of me because I'm repeating myself. I'm repeating myself because he doesn't tell people. He never tells people where he is. He's done that constantly.
Maybe he doesn't want us to know.
Maybe he doesn't.
He
Like
doesn't want us to come.
You come?
That's not sexy. Don't come.
Don't come. I know.
Don't come to my shows.
I don't come with you.
Nice. They're not nice. You're not nice.
You ever see the waitress show with the girls with the boobs and the lady that's doing the Bank of America or the Capital One? What's her name? Stifler's mother. Stifler's mother.
I don't know.
All right. Well, Stifler's mother does the commercial for Capital One. She used to be the cleaning lady or whatever on that comedy show with the two girls that were waitresses.
Oh, on Two Broke Girls.
Correct.
Yeah.
So the guy that's the
She's
cook,
funny.
cook goes, "I want to come," and she goes, "Oh no, you're not coming with me." He goes, "I want to come with you." "Oh no, the girls will come," and they sit in the back. They go, "We're not coming. And is
a commercial?
Yes, this was part of the show, and I was like fascinated by it. Good to see Matt Arval.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know you don't.
I didn't see him, but yeah.
I know you think we're just searching for it, but you know what? It makes for a little bit of a change.
Change pace.
Well, now we still got about 25.
We got 25 minutes to burn.
Yeah.
No, really, it's good to see Matt keep coming on. I like to see him keep coming around. But we're gonna do that. We'll make it a night. We're gonna go see a show. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna go, "Hey, Matt, lots of funny jokes. I like it. I like what you're saying.
How
Very
are
nice.
you? How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right.
What's happening? We
waiting for the election to be stolen.
We kind of did need you a little while ago.
Sleepy Joe came out of hibernation. They gave him the right drugs, the right cocktail, and he came up and he did 1 hour of nonsense and lies, and it was very entertaining, but it was all lies.
Did you see the vice president sitting behind him?
She popped up every 5 seconds like she was a rock'em sock'em robot. Okay. Yeah, it was just very funny. I found it funny. Lots of laughs.
Do you think he helped himself, President Trump?
I don't think so. I think he exposed himself to the liar that he is. Fabrications. Lots of fabrications. Everything he said was a fabrication.
I want to commend you. You just posted a $93 million bond for your problems in Manhattan.
Pocket change.
I know.
You know, I'd like to see people If they ever came to me and said, "Listen, Trump needs to lay out $300 million, whatever it was,"
Come on, you're going to throw your money? You would?
I would.
The guy's a
No,
billionaire.
I would put $100 donation. If 30 million people, and he's got more supporters than that, put out $100, you got nothing to worry about.
But do you ever
Fuck
know?
it. He don't deserve to lose all his money over this. Why? Because they're just weaponizing the fucking government and the judicial system.
Back full circle.
No, we're not talking about politics anymore. Fuck him. Fuck everybody.
Fuck Matterell. Fuck Richie. You interrupted our show.
I am going to go back to Bronx Tale. Does Donald Trump, Joe Biden, or anybody give a fuck what's going on in my life? No. So fuck it.
Hey, Lacerra, you want a glass of
I just
wine?
would rather he was the president.
Lacerra, you want some wine? What? What is he doing back there? I asked him. I specifically said tonight. I said,
"Am I coming?" And he's working it.
Yeah. He's working it, all right. I specifically told.
What do you guys want? Oh, nothing. Not doing anything. Nothing.
I specifically asked him tonight. I go, listen. I go, stay by the phones. Every once in a while, I'll call your name. You jump in. I go, and he started going, you know how he goes. I don't know if I want to do that. No, I'm telling you, I want to do that. And you know what? He got away with it again. He's not doing it. Sitting there, not, he jumped in a couple times and helped out. But that's not what I was expecting. I'm expecting more of a participation from the person that owns this place.
I'm going to put a bill on the table, by the way, for the 20-minute phone call from Matt Aravallo on his system.
That's why I tell him to call my phone and to call in. We don't want to spend his money.
Yeah, we're getting the no frills.
Oh, I like this song.
I don't know what you got.
Oh, put this song on. This is a good song.
Listen to the tunes.
I got to tell you, he's been putting good music on tonight.
Who?
Bobby Lacerra. In the mountains.
Carrier.
Yeah, I like this song.
Yeah, now the song reminds me of Carrier Salage from the legislature.
Mike Bott says, Ryan said nobody likes your laugh. Mike Bott said, Ryan says you smell terrible. That would be me, not you. Ryan Bott, he's on my.
I think you should come over here and take a whiff. He smells delicious.
Ryan,
somebody write that
because Ryan is 11 years old and likes to pick on me.
All right,
and I try to be friends with him, and he doesn't like me.
What kills me is how astonished you are when people actually pick on you, because everybody picks on you. Everybody.
I'm noticing more and more. Guys are starting to deflate me. It's coming to the point now.
I'm defeated.
I swear to God. When Lou Ferriola walks into the supermarket, and as he's walking by me, doesn't even say hello to me, just gives me the finger as he's walking by me and smiles at me, I'm kind of defeated in my own town that he listens to the show.
It took 50 years.
Yes.
It took 50 fucking years for the people to get the point across. It reminds me of the thing of persistence does pay off, because if people continue to bring their message to you, eventually you're going to get it.
You know what? Hey, Bob, I'm done. I'm done.
All right,
I'm done. I want Greg D. Filippo to tell his story I was promoting for him. I've asked him to call 516-945-9090. He's got a fantastic phone call. He'll occupy your time. I'm defeated. I just don't like the fact that I try to come on here and entertain people, and I'm the constant. You're fucking bored.
How many times have you heard this fucking story?
It's annoying. Yeah, yes.
It reminds me of when I was going out and hanging out at the Valley Stream Recreation with Rob McKnight was working. He was the bartender there.
God rest his soul.
No, Rob's alive.
Who's the other? No,
Jimmy.
not Jimmy. No, sorry. Sorry, Rob.
Rob McKnight worked at the Valley Stream Recreation on Merrick Road, right off Rockaway Avenue, and I used to go there bowling every Sunday night. We used to get a couple of lanes, and we'd bowl, and we'd hang out in the bar till like 3 a.m.
That's great.
And drink our faces off.
And this song would come on. You guys would be sitting there. I was 1985. I was 17. Actually, no, I was 66, 76, 86. So 19. All right.
I'm pretty quick with the mail. But anyway, we used to hang out and we bowl and we would drink in the bar, and it was just a lot of fun. And I looked that building to this day, since it was converted from a bowling alley, it's been empty for like 15 years.
You know what else is empty? The lot next to Valley Stream, the Valley Caterers has always been a lot.
Well, the Franklin Bowl.
Yes.
Oh, that's all. Those places come and go.
I missed
They're
it.
better off with the Franklin Bowl.
Yep.
I was at Valley Caters yesterday. Valley Caters is fucking great. I
Still
love Valley
good?
Caters. I
Still
love that
kicking
place.
ass?
Hank and Brian and whatever.
Remember Tommy Morn used to work there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to enjoy that place.
But Valley Caters has the best stuff. They really do.
D. Flippo says, don't worry, Graz. You can fill the next 20 minutes. I'll call you next week when Richie is back.
Nice.
Nice. Mike Bot goes, wow, wow, wow. I'm crying. Shut up, you guys. Fucking share the show. Do what you're supposed to do. All right.
Yeah,
So
no way. Well, you know what? We're looking at another 20 minutes.
we
gotta
keep giving
fill.
it time.
And,
We don't know what to do with ourselves tonight.
Daylight savings time is now 10:41. 41 brought to you by Bob and Zerillo.
Well, 101.5 in Jersey, every 15 minutes does a ding every time. So they go, whoosh, this time, ding. This 101.5 time is 11:59. Now to your chopper and meteorologist or whatever it is. The
Traffic on the 8th.
Traffic on the ding. So the guy gets on and goes, Route 109's got a utility pole down and a crash. And then the Jersey Turnpike has construction over by exit 7A over by what is that? Six Flags Great Adventure. And they come on the ding. So I try to time myself so I can go faster to get where I need to go from the ding from 101.5. Maybe we should start doing a ding.
We need a ding. Don't mean a thing if we ain't
You're not talking. I think I lost you.
Well, anyway.
You're lost. Wait, Bobby, his thing's not on. Yeah, your thing's not on. Hold on. What'd you pull out? Did you pull something out? Nobody can hear you. Bobby, his microphone's not on. I haven't pulled it out. Me neither. I don't know. He was moving around and it went off, and all they hear is me. Which to everybody's distress, they don't want to hear me. Talk.
Hello?
There you go. He's on.
Unbelievable.
We've had everything tonight.
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up. You're gonna go home and go, "Oh, that was a kind of weird kind of show in a way."
All we need is a drip from the ceiling.
The line of the night. I haven't pulled anything out all day. That and the Emerson TV before we even went on.
Come on.
That's not a smart TV. And he goes,
It's a Graz TV.
It's a Graz TV. And then he makes a smart ass remark. That's how we started tonight.
That's how we started.
And I just turned to you and I go, why is this happening already? We haven't gone on at all. It's just like I'm tired of being the butt of everybody's jokes. I'm the talent around here with you.
Oh boy.
That's it.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, St. Patty's Day's next week. We'll be here drinking some beer. March 24th. Good time, Charlie Myers coming back after about 5 years, right? Was less since Charlie Myers. He wasn't at Nicolia's. We've been here 2 years, and he was at the end of Gov. So about 4 years we haven't had good time.
At
Charlie.
least 3.
Yeah, good time,
No,
Charlie.
but then again, we weren't at Govs. We
5.
haven't been at Govs since 2019, 2020.
No,
Because we were on Govs.
We were doing the pandemic show from 2020 to 2021, and then we were gone. 2021, we went to Nicolia's, and we've been here 2022, 2023, and now 2024. We're in our 3rd year over here. Guy can't stand us, but we're still here. All right? So, good time, Charlie Myers probably hasn't been here for 4 years. Good time, Charlie Myers coming back to hang out with us on March 24th. We are off the 31st for Easter, and then April 7th, we have a phenomenal psychic medium coming, Shelby May from Farmingdale. She's a Daler, and she's going to come hang out with us. She wanted to know.
Talking about Dallas. That was funny.
She wanted to know if she was doing readings. I said, no, you're not going to do
doing your free reading. Free reading, man.
She wanted to know if she was doing readings, and I asked her why. She goes, because I have to be in a certain mindset to do a reading.
Do some research before.
No. You don't believe in that stuff, huh?
No, a little bit.
I think you're going to be
pleasantly surprised.
Yes. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by Shelby May, April 7th. She's a nice person. She's a beautiful woman. I like her husband very much. She's a hard worker and she's successful. So, and she's replacing our old psychic medium who, you basically scared away because.
Oh, I did.
You did, kind of. It was another good song.
What is it?
Anything you say about. Hold on.
Oh, she's a beauty.
What
she's
kind of girl? She's a beauty.
Yeah, I'm back at the Nook and Cranny now. Yeah. Nook and Cranny days. She's a beauty. The Tubes.
Psychic medium coming back, and then we don't know what's coming from April 7th for April 14th or on.
Well, you know what? We should do an Easter show. We should sit here and do an egg hunt. Boy, I'm bringing all the hard-boiled eggs that we make at our house that nobody's ever going to eat. We boil up 36 eggs, or 3 dozen to you and me, and we decorate them. The kids decorate the eggs, and they just fucking rot in the refrigerator. No one fucking eats them. They put these little decals and shit on them and stuff, and you trying very hard to make them useful, and you're smashing an egg and you're chewing on fucking hard-boiled eggs for like 5 days.
Oh God!
And then you're like,
and you got the farts smelling up the whole fucking room. Oh,
and the Easter egg thing was always bizarre to me.
The bunny is bizarre to me.
A bunny handing out fucking Easter
is
eggs.
Bizarre to me.
Chicken's egg.
Yes, bizarre to me. I don't
have the Easter chicken.
But Greg D. Flavon says, Bob, does Graz smell like a dead gerbil?
Smells like a gerbil. I don't know about that.
I never got the Easter,
No, it's weird.
Like
you
Santa
got
Claus.
Santa Claus for Christmas, and
Yeah.
somebody gives gifts.
Yeah.
It's to celebrate Jesus' birthday. Great, whatever. But St. Nicholas, but a bunny? I
Yeah.
guess, see, the whole thing, I guess, has to do with rebirth. And bunnies fuck like rabbits.
They do.
And they have.
And they're all over Farmingdale now.
There's a million bunnies out there, and they
Constantly.
reproduce like crazy.
Yep.
So I guess that might be their connection. And the eggs are the beginning of life. So that might be it. But why a bunny putting out fucking eggs? I don't get it. All I know is
not the
it's
one,
supposed to be the time that Jesus came back.
Yes. Is that not the one holiday that you just sit there and shake your head? I don't get the bunny, the eggs. What other, Santa Claus, but what besides those two, what else is there that they have something? 4th of July is fireworks.
Well, 4th of July is absolutely.
What other holidays they don't have? They have animals or anything like that or something. We don't have anything like that.
No.
Right?
No, I don't know what they do for Ramadan. But I think that's going on right now.
They fast on Ramadan. That's like the big thing.
See, that's not fun.
No,
And
that's
then,
not fun at all.
No, and like Jewish holidays, they fast all the time too, so that kind of kills the whole.
And the Hanukkah and the
Hanukkah, we're talking about a light that stayed on for 8 days.
Correct. What else?
I don't know. I really don't.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Cupid.
Is a sham.
It's a Cupid.
Oh, by the way, all the people out there that celebrate Valentine's Day, it's Saint Valentine's Day.
Okay.
It's a saint. It's a Christian holiday.
Yes, it is.
They don't want to acknowledge that anymore. They just want to call it Valentine's Day. So it's a Christian thing, and that's for love. Where'd
the Cupid come in?
I don't
with
know.
the cupids with the arrow and
I was anticipating the fact that for the most part people were going to turn gay. That's what's happening.
The Cupid thing gets me.
It's like a gay thing. It's like I don't know. It's like we're woke now.
Now what's the St. Patty's Day?
St. Patrick's Day is Irish people drinking their ass.
And leprechaun is the leprechaun.
The leprechaun.
Right?
That might be the only day that's consistent. They got the shamrocks, the 4-leaf clovers, and whatever else they got, and beer, and lots of beer, and guys in kilts.
You know what I'm dying to have?
Playing bagpipes.
Yeah. Yes.
Billy and the Bagpipes.
Billy and the Bagpipes,
Remember
right? Yes, I do. Tim Saliani plays the bagpipes. You know Tim Saliani?
Yeah. Is he's Irish?
I think he might be.
Sounds like an Italian name.
You know what I missed very much?
What?
Killian's Red.
Killian's was a great beer.
I can't find it. I can't. I just want something similar to that. I can't find anything similar to
Killian's Red was made by Coors.
Correct, but it was a Bock, right? It was a red Bock.
Red, thick.
My father, on his last, when he was
I
dying,
don't have it anymore.
It's not around.
I got it when it first came out.
And you had it at the bar.
And I had a beautiful clock.
And you had it. You know what? It was different. Didn't you have it on tap?
I had it on tap. Killian's
and
Red
I used to have the Killian's Red on tap.
Killian's Red instead.
Correct. I used to have the Killian's Red.
There's a horse.
Yep. And I used to take a shot of Chambord and put the Chambord
top
in.
shelf. That was free,
Dude.
You didn't pay for that. Chambord.
That's correct. I didn't.
$10 shot.
It wasn't a $10 shot.
Now it is. Anyway, $20 shot now.
Well, I used to have that all the time, and I miss that. I am dying for like a my father on his
Couldn't
death.
drink the shit. No.
What's the shit? Who wanted to drink the Rheingold? You had Rheingold, didn't
You
you?
could have just drank some schnapps.
It wasn't good.
I don't know.
The Killian's was good.
You know, I like, and I'm Italian, but it doesn't really do anything for me. Sambuca does not do
Love
anything
it.
for me.
Love it with love it with cappuccino.
Yes, and but the Jewish shot of Sambuca.
No,
it's too sweet.
Put it in the cappuccino. Put it in the espresso.
Cappuccino.
Shot.
It's the best in the cappuccino. It is, but like an anisette, the old Italians drink anisette in their cappuccino.
What's a sarsaparilla?
Sarsaparilla. That's like an old-fashioned Louis the Sweet Shop kind of drink.
Which is what? I want to know if you know, because my father used to drink it all the time. Nope.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
No?
Sarsaparilla, from an alcohol standpoint,
Oh, I don't know.
is red wine and 7-Up, or red wine.
Well, there's your bubbles.
Yeah, seven. It's 7-Up, or sometimes Coca-Cola.
Fiera Meth.
Sometimes Coca-Cola, or 7-Up with red wine. That used to be called a sarsaparilla.
Yeah, I used to have my friend Tommy Brigliano used to own the Corking Board in
Loved him.
in Malvern.
Briggs.
Tommy Briggs, and no one could make an iced tea like this guy. There was something about his iced teas that was just phenomenal, right? So somebody get like a special that they can make something really good, and I used to always aspire to make an iced tea the way Tommy Brigliano did, and he put a little Coca-Cola in it, but it was a little lemon mix, lemon X, and you'd put but he had something secret he put in there that he wouldn't tell you. It was something weird. There's something in there. I mean, you got your five clear liquors.
Yep.
You had your vodka, your rum, your gin.
Yep.
Your triple sec, and your tequila.
Yep.
Right? In proper proportions. You put less triple sec than you put vodka and rum.
Correct.
But he would fucking finish it off beautiful. He'd shake that thing up and put it out there. And I'm like, this tastes like a fucking real iced tea.
Do you remember what your most popular drink was at Inns 41 at one time?
Sex on the Beach? No, not Sex on the Beach.
Shut up. Hey, come on. You fucking, when I came back from Daytona Beach for like 7 months, we were selling those fucking things in those small little pitchers. You remember
what was it?
Remember the flaming flamingos?
Flaming flamingos. Yeah.
Do you remember it was three different
like rums?
It
was almost like a Mai
It was
Tai.
like a Mai Tai. Three different rums, orange juice, pineapple juice, and Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, the key ingredient.
It was fucking nuts. We used to sell for $7.99. You're like, what the fuck is this?
$7.99.
I remember. Don't you remember? We were selling for like $7, and you were like, "What is this shit?"
The silver pitcher,
right? And we sold. I remember one night we sold over 100 of those. People were getting drunk off of those. You're like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I'm like, "Flaming flamingo."
If I go back, and I would spend more time trying to sell out like pitchers of shots like that, and stuff, mixed shots, than worrying about straight shots. Straight shots you don't really make much money off of, but you make good money off of mixed
Sex on the Beach or something, or peach schnapps, and like a peppermint schnapps or something, right? What's the one we used to drink? The lemon drop, like a lemon drop, right?
Oh God, I used to like making back in Nook and Cranny days, not the Inns, but it was people used to come and they sell Tootsie Rolls.
I remember that. And what's the one? What was the one with the fucking Jägermeister? And they dropped the Jägermeister.
Yes.
They dropped the Jägermeister into the beer,
Into a beer.
and then they drink it. And
it was similar to what a Boilermaker used to be, but I don't know how I don't know what they called it.
Pat Wall says there's two types of people in this world: the Irish and those who wish that they were Irish.
I say that about Italian, and those
who wish they were Italian.
It's like the Pat. Don't worry, I'm not knocking Irish people. But
Pat loves you. You're his. You and Richie are his favorite.
No, but the thing
is,
I'm
in at the end.
The thing is, Irish people are like pros at drinking and alcohol. So whatever they say is fine. But the thing is, Italians, like they always say that everybody's a little Irish on St. Patrick's Day. And
Yes.
this shirt
Yes.
that says everyone's a little Irish on St. Patrick's Day except Italians. We're still Italian.
Yeah, but we still like to have drinks.
But we do. But St. Patrick was Italian. This is what I was getting at.
Put your headphones on. Listen to the song that's on.
St. Patrick really was Italian. And Christopher Columbus sailed for Spain, not Italy. So let them blame the Spaniards. I don't hear anything.
One ringy dingy.
Is this fucking
Led Zeppelin.
Stairway to Heaven?
Yeah.
That's like every Firecracker 500. They play the top 500 songs of all time. It's the countdown to Stairway to Heaven.
But I got to give you credit. This guy did a good job tonight. He put some
did,
kind.
yeah.
Hey, LaSarah, you did a good job with the music tonight. Thank you. All right. Everything else good, Mike? How's LaSarah? How's Sicko Productions? Hey, Bobby, you just keep walking around. We're gonna keep extending the show for like 5 minutes.
He's pulling out wires.
You just keep doing what you're doing, Bob. Tell me when you're ready to shut the show down. Just take your time. Take your time.
Shut it and share it.
Take your time, Bob. Maybe I'll indulge with you after the show. I have to do an after. Do you know I did an after hours Instagram show last week? And
I watched it.
Did you?
It was really embarrassing. It was like watching Joe Biden's speech.
You're making fun of the way I speak again because I know I've had a bottle of wine and
you were just like you waited till I left and you.
No, I did not wait until you left. It's because these two idiots made a comment. He says you need to get more popular.
You're showing the room.
Well, I was trying to show LaSarah. So he goes to me, you need to do something different. You need to start sharing the show. You need to get more popular. And then he calls me out that I'm on the air, and then he runs when I try to put him on the air. So I wasn't doing it because you weren't here. As soon as
you
the
didn't
show,
even fucking mention me. I watched.
You know what? Fuck you. Because do you know how much time that I specifically picked the things that you, whatever. You don't even know that. I specifically picked stuff to make you look good.
I mean, yeah, I know.
You cannot, please, you cannot even say I don't. I do it on purpose.
So I need you to help me look good.
No, I just try to put your talents out there. I don't need, people know how bad I am. All right? People know about me. Mike Bott knows about me.
Mike know about my shortcomings and how I'm lacking in every aspect of life.
Yeah. Yeah. But Ann Rotney says I put a damn good fucking Instagram video together. She goes, it's very cool. And you know what? Mike Bott says it's called a Jaeger bomb. And his son don't like me.
Jaeger bomb.
But I don't care anymore. You know why? Because I just had 5 weeks of good fucking radio. And if we don't put it on a great show all the time, I don't care. How's that?
You go through this diatribe, whatever you want to call it.
Diatribe.
Tribe.
Whatever it is.
Somebody look that up and please tell me how to pronounce that. But you go through this every week. The thing is, we're here to entertain people, and they like the friction.
Absolutely,
they enjoy it, and they find it funny.
But it's draining me. I want to be. I want to be.
I'm gonna do like Pete Franklin did on FAN.
Oh no!
I'm gonna do.
How he used to curse at everything.
No, he was yelling. They told him to tone it down, and he got really nice for like 2 weeks, and he was like, "That's a very insightful phone call. Thank you very much."
I remember that. He was on. He talked
somebody
about it.
Go, Pete, you know, I'm sick and tired of the Mets with this and this. He goes, "I agree with you. You're right. You're 100% right. A very insightful phone call. Thank you for calling WFAN."
It was the worst
caller,
radio. It was the
please.
worst radio ever.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that.
So in other words, you're going to appease me now. You're going to be nice to me. No, I don't want you to be nice to me. I want a little fucking respect from the show, from the boss that runs this place, from my listeners that have been listening for 13 fucking years.
Right.
I want a little respect.
Exactly. I respect you. You're an intricate part of.
I'm a very intricate part. I'm a fucking puppeteer.
Jumped on the fucking.
All right, I'm very
intricate. The word intricate.
All right, and fuck Richie because I don't need him if I don't want it, but I like having him here. All right, I created Richie.
See what he does. I created.
I told him one time, get more involved. I told him this is what you need to do. And you know what? I'm right. Rich, I love you.
It got really bad for really quick. Well, let's tell Matt Aravallo it's 5-11.
Should we call him and tell him?
Tell him it's 5-11.
Dude, how funny is that?
5-10.
How funny is that he called up and didn't even know what the time it is?
Oh.
And you heard it in his voice.
Yeah.
He had just gotten up. Don't tell me he didn't just get up.
Sounded like it. I'm not going to say that.
Oh, without a doubt. He's like, Graz, I haven't been feeling well. Bullshit. You just woke up. You got home at 6 o'clock in the morning after a 4 o'clock gig at the Greenwich Comedy Club. You just got up.
I'm at a point where I just believe that everything everybody tells me is just bullshit. All right? It's mostly bullshit. There's some truth. And the most important song in my life that used to never really matter to me is becoming my favorite song ever.
Which is what?
Give Me Some Truth by John Lennon.
Hey, Bob, before we leave, can we hear that song?
All I want is some truth.
Give me some truth.
Give me some truth. You can't fucking find truth anymore.
I'd never heard that song.
Oh, it's a great song.
Is it? We got a.
All I want is the truth. Just give me some truth.
Ann Rothney said, nice.
No
seat.
short-haired, yellow belly son of Tricky Dicky gonna tell me how to live my life. All I want is the truth.
What's the name of it?
Yeah.
What's the
Give
name
me
of it?
some truth.
Give me some truth.
Yeah, it's fucking great. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a little truth out there. There's no truth.
When you come on here, there's no boundaries of you telling the truth. I've never stopped you once from ever saying whatever you want to say.
Look,
give me the truth. It's called.
just give me some truth. Give me some truth. The bottom line is,
We got to get out of here.
There's very little truth out there.
Sarah's by John Lennon.
John Lennon.
All right, let's see what this is. Let me see what it is. I want to hear it. I never heard it. I don't want to get kicked off. You can get kicked off. Yeah, you can get kicked off.
Just give me some truth.
Yeah, huh?
That's a great song by John Lennon.
And how old is that song?
About 50 years.
It's great. All right. We got to get out of here. Shut the music off. It's 11 o'clock. Got anything to say?
No, I just want to say that it was fun tonight. I'm glad Matt Aravallo came on.
Me too.
I'm glad Richie called in.
Me too.
And it was fun.
Hey, everybody on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, thank you very much. Yeah, share the show, please. We're doing fantastic because of you guys out there. You know who you are. Greg DiFilippo, Ann Rothney, Joan Croupiascia, Mike Bott, Lou Ferriolo, Taz the Resident Honest, Chris Smith. I'm probably missing people. Vinny DeSanti.
Vinny, where's Vinny?
Kathy Davies, Fran Gatto. Who else did I give?
Was Fran on tonight?
Mickey Delaney, Pat Walsh, Vinny Barone, Mikey LaGerfo, Joan Croupiascia, Bruno Capolo. I don't think Bruno watches the show anymore because of what's going on with the other one. Ann Rothney, and Taz the Resident Artist. Guys, we were a little different tonight. Richie wasn't here. We were calling on the phone. I'm a little bit lax. Bobby's talented. I'm not. All right. To you.
All I want is the truth.
Bobby Inns 41 in Zarello. Good night.
Good night.
I'll see you next week.
Great time tonight. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
For Lacera in the back, Bobby Lacera from Strong Island TV, StrongIslandTV.com. For Richie Zarelli in California with 13.99. And for comedian Matt Alvalo, thanks, Matt, for hanging out with us. I'm Anthony Grazzi Day, Limo Talk with Inns 41, Inns41.com. Good night. God bless. And happy St. Patty's Day. We'll see you next week. Come bearing beer if you can, right?
Bring a Guinness.
Killian's, right? If you can.
Killian's. That'd be good if we had some Killian's.
Oh, I'd love a Killian's. For Bobby Lacera in the back, Strong Island TV, Bobby Inns 41 in Zarello, Inns41.com. Richie Zarelli, Bought Up Extraordinaire, and me. Good night. God bless. We'll see you next week.